Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone. And actually, Christmas is coming a little early, and macroeconomically, we are in good shape to see some rate drops here in 2024. I'm excited about that because, we haven't taken too many loans in the sevens, but we did take one, which is the storage project that, we're funding. So I'm excited to see rates, we're seeing... You're seeing offers now in the, when you go to put in for a request for proposal from a bank, you're seeing pretty much in the high sixes, basically. I think as we go into the spring, we're going to see mid sixes. You see the mortgage rates coming in at 6 to 6.25 now on homes. So you're definitely seeing inflation ease over every single market out there. And actually, I just seen a report this morning that I read on that core inflation has dropped, which significantly in November, which is good news. I think, again, I'm always going to reiterate there's an election going on. So there's a lot of politics behind a lot of data that we get, but I do not see rates going to be higher in 2024. I see them only dropping, which is going to make things a little easier within the development space, is where I live. And I see it, of course, as I have been bringing you storage projects and have a Fargo storage project that we'll talk about in a minute, but debt is one of your largest expenses, right? These storage facilities run the expense ratio is very low in the 30% range, and the biggest cost you have really is debt. So these projects look significantly different if you swing even 50 basis points, but if you can swing 100 basis points out of these, they look dramatically different. That's why I kept developing even through the hard times. We were getting things to pencil. We're getting our input yield or yield on cost at a rate where we felt favorable. And so you see a lot of good data coming in on inflation. You're going to see your 5% at your bank yield. It's going to diminish as you move through 2024. So you're likely to see rates on, drops significantly on those. The banks that are offering 5% because they want the deposits, they're going to drop that rate significantly here, probably in the short term even. I don't know. I'd say by mid-24, there's going to be people, if you're only getting offered 2-3%, you're like, I can go get more yield somewhere else. And that's exactly what you're going to find. That's kind of what you're seeing in the stock market. You're seeing a lot of money going in. Like no one thought we were going to have a good as Christmas as we, usually Q4, you have a rally in the stock market, which did happen. A lot of good inflation news was due to that, but then now you're going to see yields drop at these high yield savings accounts where there is a lot of dry powder sitting, and people are going to move to find yield, which is going to be the stock market, which I think is going to be a bumpy ride in Q1, especially coming on this huge run that we've had in Q4. And I think people are going to look to alternative assets. And, if people are sick of the stock market, I tell most people, it's like, if you have a 401k just sitting out there and you're not doing much with it and it's just sitting there burning, you get it converted into a self-directed IRA and, put it to work in something that you can get a higher yield than an average 6% in the stock market. And if it's in a 401k, you're probably even more conservative. You're like 4%. And then you add in some fees, you're likely not even keeping up with inflation. So we have lots of people that come in with their 401ks converted through a self-directed IRA. If you're curious on how to do that, just get a hold of us. Shoot me a message back here saying, hey, I would like to invest. And, I want to, I don't know how to do this. We'll give you the info. We have a couple good people who can get it converted like less than 10 days. It's not a thick process. It can be very simple. So if you're interested in that, just say, hey, I got a 401k. I'm looking to invest maybe into our Fargo storage real estate project, which we are excited. We are in vertical and construction now, and we are, holding schedule to keep, hopefully we'll have units ready in March and start stabilizing this thing as quickly as we can. And with the rate on that one, with as good as the numbers show at 7.25% interest rate we have, we're likely to hopefully rate adjust that and give you an even improved cash flow model, and that thing might jump by quite a bit if these rates continue to drop. So if you're not, so our Fargo storage project, yeah, we're vertical in construction. That's our big push. We're funding that one in particular. We have a couple bigger people looking at it. So if you're interested, the minimum is $50,000 on that. If you have more questions around that project, please just text us back to this or email us back wherever you're watching this, and we can definitely answer your questions. If you don't need to talk to anyone, you can literally go on the portal and look at the whole pitch deck. You can look at everything. If you want to run your own numbers, run that thing at like 6.5% interest rate. It changes it completely, you know? And I'm excited where it's going, and I'm excited what we've been able to do in development for this year. And I was super excited to bring you guys a storage project because that was our most asked asset class. And people want to invest beside us. So we're 95% plus on our other storage projects. So we have a proven model that we're really excited about. And we also love the depreciation that you get within storage. Depreciation is a huge thing in storage because we can depreciate, accelerated depreciation, I should say. It's a great asset for that. So you should, you know, if you don't know, or if you have questions around that, please ask us. And then if you need 2024 depreciation, you know, I would put some money in this project. This is going to be a great, stable project in a really good market, in the most growing area of Fargo. And please go on the portal, put a soft commitment, and then we'll reach out to you. We can talk about it. You know, if you want to do 50,000, the minimum, or if you want to do 200,000, just put it in the soft commitment. That's not a commitment to anything. It's just that we want to make sure that you're comfortable with what the investment is. But I'm super ecstatic about this. And remember, I've already guaranteed this loan. You're literally coming in at zero risk. It's a 7% preferred, which is better than you're earning at your bank account today. And I guarantee this is you're gonna wish that you would have done something like this now, when things are a little bit fearful still, and not when things get a lot better at the end of 24 and the beginning of 25. Because I promise you, you're gonna let this slip through, and you're gonna wish you would have done it. It's never a good time to wait, you know. Really get into the real estate project. I know it won't be fully developed until midsummer, but if you get in now, you will get into a project that will likely appreciate much faster and have a cheaper debt than we're underwriting it to. So hopefully performance wise, we will overachieve. That's always our goal. So I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. And just a reflection for me is that, hey, thank you for everyone that watches my story. I do work really hard in trying to keep people informed, trying to keep people up to date with what's in the market and what's going on. I do a lot of research around that. And I really just want to make sure that, you know, I'm always putting my best foot forward for you guys. And if you ever had questions or question what I'm doing, or maybe want a new asset type, or you want to see something else in 24, that stuff, just like the little replies you guys text back, or an email, or anything, a text message to me personally, those help me, keep me motivated, and I want to keep doing this for people, because I've already helped a lot of people within coaching and real estate and all these different avenues that I've been able to help people. So I'm feeling grateful today. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a super awesome Christmas. So see you.